We just got done with CanJam 2024 New York City, and that was a blast. Busy.
Allegedly, the busiest CanJam ever.
Yeah.
Yep. Had to move the seminars to a different location.
You know, some people are complaining it was the noisiest CanJam ever too, but you know, that's a topic of a different discussion. Yeah. It is what it is. When you got more people, more noise. You ever go in a restaurant lately?
No.
Wait a minute. Well, you were in New York City for an extended period.
Slightly extended.
Yeah, you heard a lot of noise all week.
Although the Intrepid Air and Space Museum or whatever it's called, it's not an aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have a Concorde there, and apparently it isn't there because like maintenance or whatever. So
On a static
I was angry.
plane?
I was going to flip a table, but I did not.
Yeah. What would that prove? I don't know the joke.
Oh.
When you're angry, you flip tables.
Unlike in Buffalo, like you dive on tables and break them at
Yeah,
those are different
Buffalo
thing.
Bills
Why?
games.
So you got to set it on fire first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, that's a special effect.
Yeah.
Anyway, CanJam, we got some photos from CanJam that our social guru, Michael, he goes by Mike.
Yeah.
Mike took.
Mike, who's Michael?
Yeah, the first thing we did, by the way, when we got there is we went to visit the House of Sound in New York City, which is basically a beautiful multi-story, I don't know what it is, townhouse.
Something like that.
Yeah, nice place. And they got all these rooms that you see behind us. Like every floor has a different room with a slightly different theme. It's mainly Macintosh based. They own the place, so that helps. But they have their own private chef. You can see on this picture. He's there once in a while cooking for small groups. He loves to cook, he said.
Yep.
He had some scallop bouillabaisse or something going. We were there. Gave me a taste that was pretty freaking good.
He was making a rack of lamb or something.
Yeah, for like a group of 10 coming. So they do special, I guess they do special events. I don't know how the thing works, but the House of Sound, NewYorkCity.com, I think is the website. Look it up. But awesome visit. Man, the home theater they had in there was freaking awesome. We have about 80 speakers in it or something.
It was a lot. Well, no, it was 16 subs, I think.
16 subs?
Yeah.
Yeah. All specially integrated with the sound to have every seat in the house sound good type thing. It was a pretty cool place. But, tons of different gear, different system levels. But I don't even know. The cheapest system was probably 50 G's, right?
25,000.
Oh, that's
that
it.
one.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The modest system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice stuff. Beautiful speakers, beautiful sound. So thanks to those guys for giving us the private tour. It was awesome. And, look at all the toys they got there. Oh, and of course, Abyss headphones. I forgot to mention.
Well, that's why we were there.
Yeah. Abyss headphones is part of the scenery. It's in there. So cool place.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're running it with project turntables.
Yeah.
Pretty cool place. So look them up if you want to take it out. I don't know if they do how it works with. You got to make appointments and all that stuff. I don't know how it works, but anyway, cool place. Look at those mono. You got to love the meters on the mono amps.
Yeah, they had both the old ones and the new ones. Those are the old ones. Only 2 kilowatts. Yeah.
Only.
Yeah, the new ones are 2.1.
Oh wow.
They were in this room.
Got a couple
they
more
were powering
gigawatts.
They were powering these subs.
Yeah. Oh, those were
these,
cool.
These amps, yeah.
Yeah. Those subs were the cones were forged carbon.
Yep, just like Diana MR.
Something we aspire to.
Very fancy.
Yeah. It's crazy. I was tapping those cones, man. They sounded just like forged carbon.
Well, they are.
Wow.
I mean, I've never hit a piece of that big of forged carbon floating on a suspension before.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Different tone signature, different resonance signature than any woofer I've ever heard before. Let's just say that. It's not paper.
It's not paper.
Well, look at the goodies in the home theater with the racks of gear there just to power all the speakers and the subs. Pretty cool stuff.
It's pretty serious.
That theater was awesome. Was it 200-some inch screen?
205 inches. Yeah, it's a Sony laser projector.
Yeah.
10,000 lumens, something like that.
Yeah.
They had it like half brightness.
Yeah, they said they didn't need that kind of brightness in there. It's crazy.
Yeah, we watched a clip from Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah. It was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Warner Music. Yes. So, the short story is we were en route to the show. We just got to the airport. And the guy that was supposed to bring our reel-to-reel decided he's not going to bring it anymore for whatever reason. I don't know the reason. I get reasons, but I don't buy anything anymore. But bottom line is that the day before the show, we have 2 systems depending on a reel-to-reel tape deck that's not going to show up. So I emailed a dealer innovative that was local there in New York. I'm like, who's a dealer who I might know? And I just met Innovative Audio. And he emailed Warner Music. Apparently, he knows the CEO there. And there, and lo and behold, on
there it is.
on their windowsill, they had Techniques, right?
Yeah.
An old Techniques, older than, probably from the 80s.
80s
or something.
probably, yeah.
Techs just chilling, waiting for us to come and pick it up.
They don't
So-
they weren't using it,
Yeah, it's just sitting there chilling, and it's like.
but they will be using it shortly.
So they were very kind enough to have the CEO's assistant. I forgot her name. I wanted to mention her. Well, those people were there, met us there, us at 9 a.m. in the morning,
Saturday morning.
be able to go pick up this reel-to-reel, bring it, get a cab, bring it back. This
Luckily,
thing
it was 0.3 miles away,
heavy.
so
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
convenient.
We were down the street, and they got to visit their offices at the same time, which you just saw photos of, which is a
Well, yeah.
really cool place. And lo and behold, we had a tape deck the next day. Wow.
And they even peppered in a few tapes.
Yeah. They even gave us some master tapes. Like, the only one we used was Led Zeppelin.
Right, Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, we used the Led Zeppelin. What was the album? I forget. Zeppelin 2.
2, yeah.
Yeah. People were loving that shit. Listening to a master tape, Led Zeppelin master tape.
Right from this place
Yeah.
that made it.
Yeah. It was cool. I mean, a lot of people are saying, "Well, I've never heard a reel before," and I mean, they're not around. They're not around, and to have one intimate on a pair of headphones is crazy. Well, anyway, that brings us to our room, which is what we're seeing pictures of now. Where we had a quiet room this year in New York.
Handful of different setups and a lot of different gear that we never used before. So pros and cons there, but it all sounded pretty good. All worked out nice. We had a bunch of different color combination DynaTC custom shop editions there, and just showing off that we have custom colors and whatnot, which is fun. Of course, a WA33, and we also had the Riviera, forget this model number, on the reel-to-reel setup. All the other ones are running streaming, Tidal, had like a little iPad setup and stuff.
Yeah, we're
like
running
that.
a Woo W33 and the Riviera headphone app on both of them. Both running off the reel-to-reel. They could change to Tidal, right? If they
Yeah.
wanted to.
But yeah, we started a log jam right out of the gates because when we got the reel-to-reel, we didn't know how to use it. So people were like, "I want to hear it." It's like, "Yeah, we don't know how to use it." And then it's like, "Does anybody in this room know how to use it?" And nobody
Didn't know the tape went on. You
Yeah.
you
You had to
rewound
rewind it
to a reel,
first.
then played it back to the
Yeah.
tape it just came off of. It's like, oh.
So it wasn't actually working till like 11 probably.
Yeah, I never paid attention to that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, I just put the tape on and put
Yeah.
it through the thing, hit play.
But be kind, rewind. You got to rewind them first.
It was playing Zeppelin backwards at first,
right.
which I mean has been done before.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see how they wound
It's
up
like-
doing it.
It's playing,
Yeah.
but it's backwards.
Someone put the tape on backwards. Hey, this sounds cool. It's the devil speaking, or
Yeah.
whatever the hell they used to say with the Zeppelin stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe that's where it came from.
It's
Yeah.
probably. I think it was. Someone
Could
put
be.
the tape on backwards.
So, yeah.
So you could see it was a pretty busy show. You got in the main ballroom, you got a lot of people, and there were a lot more exhibitors this year. They crammed exhibitors in there because everyone wanted to exhibit.
Well, they also had their reel-to-reel too. So there were two.
Taxes.
They had two reel-to-reels at the show.
Yeah. Well, they make the thing.
They make it,
They
yeah.
make the reel-to-reel,
Right.
machined aluminum, anodized, all that good stuff,
Mhm.
all that craziness. But people in general, I mean, like, wow. I mean, they thought the room was cool to be able to come into a room. They're like, it's so loud out there, right? They're like, it's so
Well,
nice
yeah.
to come in here. Not that it was real quiet in our room, but
It was kind of loud a lot of times in the room.
Yeah, there's-
Most of these photos were actually taken when it wasn't that busy.
Right.
There were long periods where we were all busy in the room, and there was 20, 30 people in there.
Yeah.
It was really busy sometimes. The first day especially, most of it was slammed.
Yeah, it was crazy, which was, it's good and bad. But I mean, we had enough setups where I think a majority of people got a chance to listen
Oh, yeah.
to something.
Went to the DCS room, checked out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I like the DCS room. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always
reasonably
nice.
well organized.
That's
and set
their
up.
higher end DAC they had set up on
Yeah.
there with the 1266s.
Mhm.
Yeah, we had a little visit there.
Yeah,
Surprise
headphones,
guest.
headphones.com guy. I see DMS on the left side
Yeah.
there, and
Yeah.
Golden Sound, I think that was.
Looks like it.
Yeah, they were jamming to the reel-to-reel. Of course, neither of them ever heard a reel-to-reel.
Presumably, we're going to be on their video though, where we already
Yeah.
are, because they recorded a little snippet.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, some people were just mesmerized by the reel-to-reel, just looking, not even listening, just looking at it.
Yeah, people walking in and go, whoa, cool.
A
Some
lot
people
of
walked in and
people
go,
wanted
what
it.
is that?
Yeah.
Is that a DAC?
Yeah, right. That came up a few times.
Kinda. But yeah.
Yeah.
NYC on a Broadway setup.
Yeah.
That's the LTA amp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
Linear tube.
Yeah, it's
Audio.
pretty cool. I liked it.
That's a nice amp.
Mm-hmm.
The Ferrum DAC we had there was the Golden Sound Edition.
Mhm.
We had the two together.
Yeah.
Sounded really
Never
good,
tried them
man.
together, but they worked out great.
Yeah. It worked
It
out
was
really well.
Especially with Diana TC.
Yeah. That DAC's decent. Now, it's not that expensive. I mean, relatively speaking, it's not that expensive, the Golden Sound DAC. So
No,
something
not
to
crazy.
check out for a
Seems
source.
pretty good. Didn't
Yeah, yeah.
obviously extensively.
Yeah, we've only
deal
used
with
it on one
but
amp, but yeah.
Yeah. There's
No
the
troubles.
there's the Riviera.
Yeah.
Riviera. I guess that bad boy's like 18 Gs or something.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
That
a
is
lot of numbers.
it's a nice amp, speaker amp too.
Mm-hmm.
And the customer just bought it for his Diana MR. I'm like,
That's
whoa,
right.
going gung ho.
Well, he said he was going to use it for speakers too,
Ah.
and he's got other headphones. So.
Right.
A little much for an MR.
Yeah.
Right.
There was
But-
some confusion on the forum. We did not recommend that
Yeah. Well.
for an MR.
Well,
The price point's don't line up.
well,
It's
we
great,
recommend
sounds
it,
good.
but
Yeah.
I would have never recommended it for the MR.
No, it's an extreme option,
But hey,
but it
more
apparently
power
does
to
it.
you. Yeah.
It will work.
Yeah,
Right.
the linear tube audio is a great amp. That's
Yeah.
a great
Yeah, it's got a real clicky volume knob, which is fun.
That's right. Some people love it. Some people hate it.
amp. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had our MR at their booth too, which is cool. Kind
Yeah.
of a symbiotic relationship going on during this show.
Mm-hmm.
There's all the colored Diana TCs that we brought with us to show off.
Mm-hmm.
Show off our painting skills here.
That's right.
And Diana MR. Where
Oh.
was this from?
That's bringing the reel back.
Oh, yeah, they'd go back. So they got
Sunday at like
some of
4.
the artwork in Warner Music's
Yeah.
office.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. I hear it's a cool place. They got it's a cool building. I guess
I
it's
didn't
like,
go.
well,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
wasn't
either. Marble walking in. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
building, New York City style.
There's us
And we're
packed up.
packed up and we are
Yeah.
out of there. And thanks to everybody for
And there's the flight back.
coming to visit us. That was freaking awesome. Sorry if you didn't get a chance to sit down in front of that reel. I mean, some people were
Yeah, they
a
kept
little
coming
more
back.
persistent than
They're like,
others.
still no open seats. The seats weren't open the whole time. There was always someone sitting in front
Yeah.
of the reel. So.
Yeah.
We had, what was it, 7 setups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 setups. 6 or 7 or
Six.
something like that. And that's a little bit more than we normally do at a show like this. However, I don't think it was enough.
It's never enough.
Especially with the everybody wanted to hear that reel to reel. We need
Yeah.
more reel to reels.
Right.
Right. There was definitely a good thing. It worked pretty well once we figured it out.
Right.
So wouldn't it be a bad thing to
Too bad
to
those
try to
things are
get that-
so heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing was like 50 pounds or
physically
something like
large.
that.
Yeah.
But
Walking down Times
the-
Square with it.
the biggest
Norm
problem is-
carried it back.
Yeah, right. No. I think Mike did.
Mike did.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Mike and Norm went together.
That's right.
Someone
Yeah,
carried it
yeah,
back.
yeah. But only one. I think it's a one-person carry. But yeah, you got to have some. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking it up 18 floors.
Well, you go in an elevator, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So people say, why did you just bring a dolly? Yeah, well, let's bring us back to dough. We didn't even know we needed to go get this thing. But
no. Well, on the way back, we borrowed Jack Woo's dolly.
oh yeah, he had some wheels.
Yeah.
That got us to the cab.
He's
That's
a
right.
sort of local, so
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, this is how shows go, and we, the backstory is there's shit happens all the time at shows, and we do it. We put our best foot forward to try to correct the problems before you even
It
get
was a
there.
slow start, but it all
Yeah.
worked out.
Yeah. We had some issues. At
It
the
was
beginning.
hectic for those first few hours.
The AC wasn't working in the room.
classic.
It's like, yeah, what the hell?
It never did.
Yeah.
We kept telling them.
You think the Marriott would have this shit down,
It worked in the room next to us.
Yeah. So, well, 2 rooms over, they didn't have it either. They
Right.
asked to get their AC.
The one room was really cold. Ours,
Yeah.
not so much.
I think they
I-
have software issues in there.
maybe they have
Yeah.
a bunch of issues.
Well, then they had the light control that controlled the whole place in our room.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The buttons on our wall could turn off the entire ballroom,
yeah,
which we thought
doesn't
about
make
it
any
once in a while
sense.
doing it. Say, okay, day's over, but we didn't.
Didn't
touch
wait
it.
to.
Yeah,
a little confusing.
we didn't want to.
Someone else did though,
Someone else
because there's more controls in the other rooms because all the lights just shut off out of nowhere.
yeah, they need to fix their software. They got some glitches over there. But
We had a $1,000 internet connection,
yeah,
and it was 12 megabit.
yeah, it was barely doing
12
it.
yeah,
megabit.
yeah. It was
per
Yeah.
port. So
Oh, you
all the
measured it?
devices, all
Yeah.
the devices in our room, they only had 12 megabits. So a lot of times it was sitting there buffering if like 3 people skipped at the same time.
yeah.
Yeah, and this is
It was
hardwired.
buffering.
Yeah, it's hardwired. All the iPads were
Terrible.
hardwired. We couldn't do anything better.
Well, the wireless was worse.
The
That's
wireless was worse.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Yo, the wireless is bad." I'm like, "This isn't wireless,"
Yeah,
and it's
I
still
know.
bad.
Yeah.
So
Right. It worked fine playing 1 or 2 at a time, but if you have 10, 12 setups or something, oof, all doing high res, it's tough. It
We're
barely works.
almost at a point where we need like a high speed.
Yeah, we need like a 5G hotspot.
Yeah, right. That doesn't throttle it.
Yeah, New York City is not a great place to get a lot of data at the same time.
Well, that's the other issue. You got so many people in one spot. Even if you go cellular, you could have a problem.
Yeah.
You know?
But it worked mostly.
Well, yeah.
A few minor issues and hiccups. The gear all worked. It sounded pretty good. People seemed pretty happy with it. I was pretty happy with the people. There was a great
Awesome.
crowd, a
Yeah.
lot of people to talk to, a lot of people that wanted to talk to us.
Yep.
One person requested our signature.
Yeah, right.
So now that's an ultra rare,
Yeah.
exclusive edition signature.
Got the classic few times. Oh, you look taller than in the videos.
Yeah, that's pretty
But
common.
you were sitting down right now, so
I don't know how you really
Yeah.
tell in a video like this.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
tough.
A
Yeah.
little tougher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had some people, our good customers, come to visit. You know, the guys that know us.
Yep.
They know some people have never met us before. They know us through the headphones, and they've seen us on video. They've never seen us in person.
Right.
So a lot of kumbaya going on at the show, which is what it's all about to me. It's my best. To me, that's the best part of the show.
Mm.
The whole bring the shit over there and set up's a lot of work, but the kumbaya is good stuff.
Uh-huh.
Thanks everyone for coming. Thanks for watching us blab on. I don't know over the course of these months, and we'll just keep doing it. Thanks. Take care.